Welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we cut through the noise to bring you the essential insights on topics shaping our future. Today, we're plunging into an area that really does feel like science fiction, but it's very much here and now. We're talking about the powerful intersection of artificial intelligence and environmental biotechnology. This deep dive is brought to you as part of the AI 10X podcast series presented by 10 Leaves. Our mission today is pretty clear. Unpack how AI isn't just, a digital tool, but a real powerhouse.
Yeah.
How it's fueling a green revolution and helping us tackle some huge environmental challenges. We've got some compelling sources here, and we're going to distill the key bits for you, give you a good handle on this crucial field. So let's start right there. What exactly is environmental biotechnology, and where does AI fit into that picture?
Right. Well, environmental biotechnology at its heart is about harnessing biological systems.
Mm-hmm.
So think things like microbes, enzymes, even plants, and using them to solve environmental problems. It could be cleaning up pollution, restoring ecosystems, or even creating new sustainable materials. It's kind of like leveraging nature's own solutions, but giving them a big technological boost.
A tech upgrade for nature, essentially.
Exactly. And that's where AI comes in and really supercharges the whole thing.
Yeah.
See, biological systems, they're incredibly complex. They generate just immense amounts of data, whether you're looking at microbes interacting or enzyme pathways. The sheer volume of information is, well, staggering. Traditional methods, trial and error, they just can't keep up.
Too slow.
Way too slow. This is where AI shines. AI models, especially machine learning ones, can chew through these massive data sets like nothing else. They find patterns, connections, things a human researcher might just never spot. It's like that needle in a haystack analogy, but the haystack is, continental size.
Wow.
And AI comes in with this sort of super magnet. It finds the most effective biological solutions much, much faster.
That super magnet idea really paints a picture. So AI sifts through nature's complexity for us. What does that mean for, practical stuff? When we talk environmental problems, pollution is usually front and center. How does this AI biotech combo actually help clean up, say, a big oil spill or all this plastic waste?
Yeah, that's a critical application because, let's face it, traditional cleanup methods are often slow, expensive, and sometimes cause their own problems. The big challenge in using biology, what we call bioremediation, is finding the right microbe or enzyme for a specific pollutant and then making it work efficiently.
Right. It can't be just any bug.
Exactly. Historically, that was incredibly time-consuming, screening thousands of strains in the lab, mostly guesswork, hit or miss. AI changes that completely. Instead of just random screening, AI models can simulate how different microbes or enzymes will interact with pollutants. Right down at the molecular level.
Simulate the actual cleanup.
Pretty much. It predicts things like binding affinities, how strongly the microbe's tools grab onto the pollutant and the degradation pathways, how it gets broken down step by step. Imagine an AI looking at the genes of thousands of bacteria and predicting which one has the perfect molecular key to dismantle, say, a specific plastic.
Okay, that's amazing.
Or which enzyme combination works best on crude oil components. This predictive power lets scientists design or engineer biological agents.
Engineer them, tweak them.
Sometimes, yes, through genetic modification. Or sometimes by finding the best naturally occurring ones. But they're tailored to break down oil spills, persistent chemicals, different kinds of plastics, you name it.
So you end up with these custom-built microscopic cleanup crews. That's a powerful image. But, designing it in a computer is one thing. What about deploying it? In the real world, an oil spill or contaminated soil. Are there big hurdles there?
That's a really key point. Scalability and real-world effectiveness. Designing the perfect microbe in silico is great, but getting it to work in a messy, uncontrolled environment like the ocean, that's tough.
Right. Conditions vary wildly.
Exactly. Temperature, pH, other microbes already there. One hurdle is just survival and doing its job under those conditions. AI is actually helping there too now, modeling those environmental factors, predicting how robust the microbe will be.
So predicting its field performance.
Yes, and even helping design, say, delivery systems to protect it or give it what it needs. Another thing is containment, making sure it only eats the pollutant, not disrupts the whole ecosystem.
Good point. Don't want unintended consequences.
Precisely. AI's precision in the design phase helps minimize those off-target effects. So you have AI for design and AI for optimizing deployment. The impact is huge. Faster R&D in the lab so solutions get out there quicker.
Okay.
And much better performance and safety when they're actually applied. It's genuinely a game changer for cleaning up messes.
Fascinating. AI for the lab bench and for the field logistics? Makes sense. So Moving from cleanup, which is vital, can AI also help us, stop making the mess in the first place
Yeah.
by creating better alternatives? Because that feels like the ultimate goal, right? Not just reacting. This is where I think it gets really exciting. Is AI helping design replacements for things like plastics that just hang around forever?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a huge focus, developing truly biodegradable materials or just totally new eco-friendly compounds. It's been a massive challenge. For decades, we've wanted materials that work like plastic, strong, flexible, cheap, but then just disappear safely when we're done.
The holy grail of material science, almost.
Pretty much. The difficulty is predicting how different chemicals will interact when you mix them, and crucially, how they'll break down later in soil or water or compost. It's just a ridiculously vast number of possibilities. Way too big for just intuition or old school lab experiments.
Too many combinations to test manually.
Exactly. And that's where AI gives us this incredible edge. AI models can predict how compounds will behave together, not just their initial properties like strength, but their degradation pathways over time.
How they fall apart, basically.
Yes, and AI can simulate how a new polymer reacts to sunlight, moisture, microbes, temperature, simulating years of exposure in seconds. This lets researchers design materials from scratch that are engineered to break down naturally and safely. No harmful microparticles, no toxic leftovers.
Engineered to disappear.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
It's a fundamentally different way to think about creating materials.
So it's not just finding slightly better plastics, but AI helping invent totally new types of sustainable stuff. That sounds like a really deep shift.
It is. It speeds up development for a whole new generation of sustainable products. Think packaging that just vanishes, textiles that don't shed microplastics, components for manufacturing,
That.
everything. AI can explore billions of potential molecular structures, identifying candidates that work well and meet strict environmental standards. It's about designing materials that do their job, but don't leave this damaging legacy, moving us away from take, make, dispose.
Towards something more circular.
Exactly, where materials return to nature or get reused properly.
That really is transformative. Okay, connecting this to the bigger picture then, it sounds like AI-driven biotech isn't just for specific cleanups or new materials. It sounds like a core tool for fighting climate change, for a sustainable future overall. Can you elaborate on that broader impact beyond just the pollution and the materials?
Yes, absolutely. It really is a key player in tackling those larger systemic environmental challenges. Think about waste management, for instance. On a huge scale, instead of just burying waste, imagine engineering microbes that convert organic waste, food scraps, agricultural waste directly into usable energy, biogas, biofuels.
Turning trash into power.
Essentially, yes, turning a problem into a resource. And AI is already optimizing these processes like anaerobic digestion or fermentation. AI helps figure out the best mix of microbes, the right conditions, the nutrient inputs, making it much more efficient and scalable for, say, cities or industries.
Okay, making waste to energy actually work better.
Right. Or take carbon capture, absolutely vital for the climate.
Eh.
There are mechanical ways, sure, but biological processes can be really powerful. Think algae farms or engineered bacteria soaking up CO2.
Using life to pull carbon out of the air?
Precisely. Algae are amazing photosynthesizers. AI helps optimize everything, their genes, their growth conditions, light, nutrients to maximize that CO2 uptake. For bacteria, AI can design metabolic pathways so they convert CO2 into useful chemicals, locking carbon away into products
So improving nature's own carbon capture mechanisms.
and creating new ones. We're really just at the start of an era where AI empowers biology to solve these incredibly complex environmental puzzles. It's about designing a cleaner future, proactively, not just reacting to problems after they're huge.
A proactive approach to planetary health. That makes a lot of sense. It sounds like AI gives us the tools to fundamentally redesign how we interact with the planet.
It really does offer that potential. And, as we've explored today, AI lets us engineer these biological solutions with incredible precision and speed. We're literally designing life, in a way, to fix environmental crises, pollution, materials, carbon capture. Which brings up an important question, something for you, the listener, to think about. If we gain this amazing power to design biology to solve our problems, what does that say about our responsibility to prevent those problems in the first place? And as this power grows, what new ethical issues pop up when we can shape and direct life at such a fundamental level? It's powerful tech.
And with great power.
Comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Something to mull over.
Definitely food for thought. Well, that wraps up this deep dive into how AI is truly supercharging environmental biotechnology. It's clear we are just scratching the surface of what might be possible here for a cleaner, more sustainable world. This has been a deep dive from the AI 10X podcast series brought to you by 10 Leaves. We really encourage you to keep exploring the incredible breakthroughs happening where AI meets the environment. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed.